All right. Hey there, it's Crafty Jennybug. So, it's day two. Day two of Dephemerember 2022. Again, this is a daily prompt making ephemera for junk journals hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. They're amazing. Please go check out their videos. I am so inspired by them. They're, like I said, absolutely amazing. So today, day two, splatters and playing card are the prompts, and then the animal was a giraffe. I cut this out of the free printable that Louisa offered. Unfortunately, I think he's too big, so I'm gonna have to figure out a smaller giraffe for what I have in mind. So, my playing card. We just happened to have some playing cards in the house that were missing some cards. I chose the Two of Hearts because it is the second day, and I just thought it was cute. And then the back is this neat blue pattern. It's not going to look like that for long though. So, because this is glossy, I need to rough it up a little bit so that paint will adhere to this. I'm just going to use some sandpaper. Alright, so both sides have been roughed up. That's a neat blue spot. Interesting. So each side has been roughed up. What I'm going to do is, on this side, I'm going to paint it black. Alright, I have to let that dry. So I'm going to go wash my brush, and we'll be back to revisit this once it's dry. So I was tired of getting paint on the number side of the card, so I decided to use some parchment paper and some washi tape to cover that side, as you can see in this little clip. Alright, let's see if that helps. I'm a little mad though because the blue wiped off some of my black. So, I don't know if I need to do it thicker. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let that dry and we'll be back to check it out in the morning. Alright, this is dried. I really like it. It's kind of what I was going for. Darker sky at the top, lighter at the bottom. A little bit of the black peeks through, but I'm okay with it. It gives the sky some dimension. It's not just a straight gradient, so I'm okay. I'm good with that. Next, I want to get some white paint and splatter some stars. But what I'm going to do first is, I don't want to get any stars on this bottom part, so I'm just going to cover that up. I'm using some white acrylic paint. We'll add a drop or two of water. We'll make it 3. Mix that up. I want it to be kind of watery. I like that. Looks like a little night sky. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and then I think I'm gonna put some spray on it. Maybe a workable fixative spray, something so that it doesn't smear, because I'm having a hard time, like if I touch the dry paint a little bit, it comes off, so I want to prevent that. So I'm definitely gonna have to seal it in some way, but I don't think I have a matte spray sealer. I think I just have gloss, so I might just put some workable fixative over it, and that way it should be okay. So yeah, letting this dry. We'll be back in a few. All right, this is dried, and I sprayed some workable fixative over it because I kept like smudging the paint. So I think that is much better. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I am done painting. Got a little. Okay, so I have the playing card. That's what the other side looks like. I'm gonna alter this side a little bit, not much. I think I still want it to be a playing card on that side. But I have the playing card, I have the splatters. Next, the giraffe. Like I said, the one from Louisa's printout was too big for what I wanted to do. I took my Cricut and I found two little giraffe silhouettes, and I sized them where I want them. And that's what I want to do with them. Aren't they cute? Oh, I love them. Okay, so I'm gonna get some glue. What would be the best glue? I think I'll just use my PVA glue. Oh, they're cute. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna put a little PVA glue. And I'm gonna get a little brush. Nothing crazy. I'm getting a cheap brush that I don't care about having glue on it. And I will just let that side dry before moving on to the other side. But I really like that. I think it's adorable. All right, that has pretty much dried. I love it. It's pretty simple, but I like it a lot. So for this side, I don't like that there's so much blue paint. Can I scrape it off with my fingernail? I don't think I can. Unfortunately, the tape didn't really stick there, so it adds to the charm of this side. We'll just go with that. I do want to make this a little more vintagey feeling, I guess, a little not so white. So I'm going to use some Vintage Photo Distress Oxide and a little brush. Not quite what I was going for, but I like it better than the big spot of blue. Let me bring this back out. mean, it looks a little grungier now. Just something's not quite sitting with me about this. And I have some wild honey distress spray. Maybe that? See, it's more brown in reality than it is on camera. On camera, the background looks more white. I think I'll stick with this for now. Maybe I could do like a sideways pocket thing, a triangular type pocket, and then I could stick something in it. But I gotta let it dry first, so we'll see how I feel about it when I come back. But that isn't exactly working for me right now. But if yeah, maybe some of that black cardstock and put a little pocket on the back. Sounds like a winner to me. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be back. I have this. I've never used it. So maybe I will try to daub it. Okay. Okay. I like that a lot, actually. All right. I think it looks kind of like a moon shining in the night, which kind of works on the other side. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. Then I'll figure out if I'm done. Stay tuned. All right, well, this has dried. I did dab the dauber on it lightly a couple of times because it was drying very translucent and I wanted it to be more white, because my idea behind this is that it's kind of like the moon shining, right? Which ties into the front. They don't tie in very well together, but I like them. I mean, I think it's all right. It's my first time painting on it's my first time making anything out of a playing card, so I'm not angry with it. I think it turned out all right. Still feel like it's missing something, but again, I always feel like that about everything I make, so no use overthinking it. That's my thoughts on it. Like, if I sit here and keep messing with it, I'm just gonna hate it after a while. So there it is. All right, so this is dry now. I did put the dauber on it and get a little more paint on it a few times while it was drying, just because it was drying pretty translucent and I wanted it to seem like a moon shining in the sky. So I think it's kind of accomplished. It's another splatter to fill the, you know, that part of the prompt. So this was my first time ever doing anything on a playing card, so that was a neat experience. Definitely learned a few things. This was a lot of fun. Thank you again, Louisa and Barbara, for introducing this challenge, and allowing us to all partake. This is a lot of fun. I like that I'm challenging myself outside of my comfort zone. Normally I would not have chosen to do anything with a playing card, so I'm going to have to add that to my repertoire. So, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. We'll see you with another Dephemerember video, hopefully tomorrow. So, thank you. Have a good day.